AI with Alex Merced.
Hey everybody, my name is Alex Merced, your friendly neighborhood Lakehouse and AI guy. And in this video, I want to do is talk about context windows or token windows. So essentially what's going to happen is that, as we mentioned, the way an LLM, a large language model, understands things is basically understanding the relationship of tokens, pieces of human language, and as they relate to other tokens. And doing that by converting them into vectors and understanding that numerical proximity between them. That's the gist of it. Now, question is, how many vectors can an LLM process at any given time? Okay, that's going to say, hey, this is how much human language you can give me at any time that I can then respond to. This is referred to as the context window. So you might hear sometimes that people say, hey, it's a billion context window, meaning a billion tokens can exist within that window. I think you think of a model like Google Gemini that has like a billion context window. Other ones have like a million context window, sometimes 100,000 context window. But the idea is that the bigger that number is, the more stuff you can put in there. Doesn't mean you should put more stuff in there, but it means you can't put more stuff in there. So like when you talk about these really larger context windows, you can put entire code bases, you can put entire books, and then it can reflect on that. And then again, based on its training, based on its knowledge of how these tokens relate to each other, it can give you more deeper responses because it has more information to respond to. Okay, so essentially that's what a context window is. Now, there's a whole art to managing that context window, discovering what should be in that window and what shouldn't be in that window. Just because I can give the LLM information doesn't mean should I. Will it give me a better answer if I include this piece of information and not this? And this is where you hear about like context engineering and context management, but it's all about figuring out, hey, what goes into this window, these number of tokens that this model can handle for a single request. Okay, and then every single request is of language is going to give me one response of which will be an X number of tokens back, depending on sort of, again, what the model's capabilities are and all that good stuff. So I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one. Ciao.
Learn more with books.